December or June, for my heart sings a wonderful tune. As long as you care for me. Thank you very, very much for that wonderful welcome. It sure is nice to be with all of you again. On several of our programs, ladies and gentlemen, it has been our pleasure to take you on musical journeys to some very interesting lands. Today, with the help of our music, we would like to bring you the island paradise known as Hawaii. It has been our pleasure to visit there several times, and each time we go there, we fall in love with it even more. There's something about the warm hospitality of the people and their charming customs that make you feel so welcome.
Kule aloha.
See what I mean?
Eia mai ko papali.
Mahalo nui loa. Thank you very much. A typical Hawaiian beach hat, ladies and gentlemen, complete with the surfboard, the outrigger canoe, the charming Hawaiian people who live in the little grass shack by the coconut palm tree while the birds fly gracefully overhead. Pretty crazy, huh? I love your race and I like the place, and I am proud to say I want to learn to speak Hawaiian so I can say the sweetest things to you. I want to learn to sing Hawaiian so I can do the hula hula too. I've learned to say aloha nui oi, the sweetest little words I ever know. And when I am a kamina, it's going to thrill me through and through. Honika ua wiki wiki, they taught me on the beach at Waikiki. Wilakahau, meaning whoopee, I am learning them fast, you can't see. So after all, what does it matter if I should stutter on a word or two? I want to learn to speak Hawaiian, 'cause I'm fully simply crazy over you. Aloha nui loa, the sweetest words I ever knew. And when I am a kamaaina, that's an old timer on the islands, it's going to thrill me through and through. Now dig this. Honika ua wiki wiki, they taught me on the beach at Waikiki. Wilakahau, meaning whoopee, I am learning them fast, you can't see. So after all, what does it matter if my pronunciation isn't good? I want to learn to speak Hawaiian, and maybe one day I'll be understood. Thank you very, very much. We'll be back in just a moment, ladies and gentlemen, to tell you about a very interesting experience we had on one of the Hawaiian Islands. But first, here's a word from our good friends, our sponsors. One of the most memorable experiences I had on the Hawaiian Islands was on the garden island of Kauai. It was a ceremony based on the old Hawaiian custom of replenishing the crop. There, a new tree is planted to take the place of one that has fulfilled its purpose and is no longer fruitful. It was really quite an honor, since a bronze plaque bearing my name was placed at the base of the new tree to symbolize that my name will be remembered as long as the tree shall live. I think that I shall never see a poem lovely as a tree whose hungry mouth is pressed against the earth's sweet flowing breast. A tree that looks at God all day and lifts her leafy arms to pray. A tree that may in summer wear a nest of robins in her hair, upon whose bosom snow has lain, who intimately lives with rain. Poems are made by fools like me, but only God can make a tree. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you've often admired the beautiful hand movements of the Hawaiian dancers. But perhaps you didn't know that each little movement has a very special meaning. And when these movements are put together in a dance, they tell a story. I'd like you to meet two very lovely authorities on this subject, Miss Tani Marsh and this very lovely young lady who has chosen Miss Hawaii. I can't quite pronounce her name, so I'm going to let her do it instead.
It's Delphin Dala Kikuna Klaupana Thursday Po'aha.
Yeah. I used to complain about the pronunciation of my name being difficult. But I would like the young ladies to show you now some of the different movements that they use in their dancing. First of all, would you show the audience how you express rain and showers and the waves on the ocean and the rolling surf and the palm trees, the waving palm trees, waving in the breeze, and the moon, and the shining sun, and the little grass shack. And how do you express love and kisses? I like it. And now, ladies and gentlemen, a very beautiful song that was written especially for these lovely hula hands. Lovely hula hands, graceful as a bird in motion, gliding like the gulls o'er the ocean. Lovely hula hands, lovely hula hands, telling of the rain in the valley and the swirling winds o'er the pali. lovely hula hand. When our fingertips are meeting, gently they convey more than words can say. And my heart, so madly beating, gladly understands all the tender meaning of your hula hands. Fingertips that say aloha, say to me again, I love you, lovely hula hand. Fingertips are meeting, gently they convey more than words can say. And my heart, so madly beating, gladly understands all the tender meaning of your hula hands. Fingertips that say aloha, say to me again, I love you, lovely hula hand. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you have seen other entertainers such as us stand in a spot very similar to this and tell you that their sponsor's product is better than any other product of that nature. Now, we don't profess that at all, do we, George? And neither do our sponsors. In fact, our sponsor's product is just as wonderful as the other sponsors. And I heartily recommend this product, and I think every home should have some of it. Don't you think so, George? I wholeheartedly endorse this product. I really do. And we're very, very happy to be associated with such a wonderful organization as this. Aren't we, George? Hawaiian music has many moods and tempos. And perhaps the most exciting tempo is achieved in the Hawaiian war chant. Pretty. Danny Stewart. Danny Kawana. Lou Singer. And of course, my brother George. Thank you, George. George and I have always found the Hawaiians to be a deeply religious people. And on one of our recent visits to Honolulu, we had the unforgettable experience of visiting St. Anthony's orphanage. There, the children put on a very delightful program for us one afternoon, and George and I thought it would be kind of nice to dedicate this number to them, the children, and to the good sisters at St. Anthony's, the Rosary. When we came back home to the mainland, all my friends asked me whether I'd learned the hula hula or some of the island songs. Well, I did learn one that I think is rather amusing that I hope you will enjoy. It goes like this. Oh, he don't know what it's all about. He's gonna run the town till they run him out. Or maybe you know why such a cockeyed guy became the cockeyed mayor of the county Kauai. All meetings legislative he positively will neglect. For some attractive native he's guaranteed to protect. They say he treats them well, and they know just why. From that double meaning that's in his eye, he signs his picture for them, one and all, and he gives them the keys to the city hall. He has a lots of honorary, a lots of dignified college degrees, and he's not so mercenary, 'cause he's paying cash out for these. My goodness, he don't know what it's all about. He's gonna run the town till they run him out. Or maybe you know why such a cockeyed guy became the cockeyed mayor of the county Kauai. He wears a purple suit that's a perfect beaut, right from the Smithsonian Institute. He wears a high silk hat to match his green cravat, and a compass to show him where he's at. Oh, he has hardly ever shown what he honestly thinks of you. His right eye doesn't know what his left eye is gonna do. Who says that he don't know what it's all about? He's gonna run the town till they run him out. Oh, maybe you know why such a cockeyed guy became the cockeyed mayor of the Kauai. You can search on me why such a cockeyed guy became the cockeyed mayor of Kauai. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you for being with us today, and I'd like to share your wonderful response with all our Hawaiian visitors for helping us bringing you these songs of the islands. So until we meet again, on behalf of my brother George and all of us in our show, as they say in Hawaii, aloha oe, until we meet again.